Yeah, buddy, we're gonna go today to a place in Irisburg, Vermont, little sugar shack. That's where we get our annual supply of syrup, mainly because he's a real good friend of ours. And as you can see, we've got our buddy today. She's gonna ride shotgun. She don't normally ride in a vehicle, but she's happy to be with us today. She's kind of half awake, but anyway, she'll do her thing in the middle here. She tears up everything, makes herself a bed. She'll get settled down when Carol gets here. But anyway, I don't have a mount in the truck, so I can't do any time lapse or anything like that. But it's about a 3.5 hour ride. So we're gonna go and, it's 3.5 hours, I guess. And so I'll shut you folks off, and when we get up there, I'll ask my friend Phil there if he minds if we do any recording. And if he doesn't mind recording, then we'll show you a little sugar shack and a nice evaporator system that was made by the Amish down in Pennsylvania. He's had it, he upgraded to this one, I think, about 5 years ago, maybe. I think it was 5 years ago. But anyway, hopefully he don't mind me taking some video. I've got the tripod in the back, and hopefully this video will be longer than just this little introduction. We'll talk to you later. Hi everybody, we a 3.5 hour trip ended up about 4.5 hours. We're up here in Irisburg, Vermont, and that right there is where everybody dumps a sap. My friend Phil here, he does 1,700 taps himself. They're all on vacuum, and they dump it into the old milk container. The outside skin's off, but the inside's still washable, and it's all stainless. And it runs in this shop here to an RO. It's kind of an unconventional looking sugar house, but it's all in the back. We'll sneak in here, and he's just starting the fire. This is Phil Boudry. He's the man who owns the operation. How you doing, Phil?
Doing good.
Doing good.
He's ready to make some syrup.
Yeah, he's gonna start boiling here in just a few. And this here's some material that's getting RO'd. You can see the level of it. And got a vacuum breaker over here pulling on 100 taps. And that's feeding this RO. This is a small RO. Got another one in behind the wall that we probably won't go in there, but this here's the nice evaporator he's got. And you can see it's all set to light. Just waiting for the mood to strike. And this is what's left over from yesterday afternoon's run. It all equalizes. The back comes to the front, so this is very weak, but after he brings it to a boil, it'll straighten out. And this unit here is a 3x12. 3x12. It's a 3x12.
This was built by the Amish down in Pennsylvania.
So it's a pretty nice machine. And Phil had to go down and get it. It's got a tag, I believe. Was there a tag on it somewhere? I remember looking at it once, but
Right here.
yeah,
Custom made by A&A Metal Shop.
right there's the company that made it. So if any of you folks thinking about getting stuff, they're about the cheapest people around. A lot of stainless steel work going up through the roof. But anyway, I'm going to shut you off for a few, and we'll get this lit up, and we'll talk in a bit. Yeah, I shut you off there. Phil had to go do some other stuff before he lights the fire, but I'm here. This is coming in as fast as what the supply will let it right now, and this has to fill up enough to get all of these. This here goes to the thermometer out here. Got another one on the other side, so he's got to get another inch or so in it because he wants that bulb to be down in the syrup. And you know, it looks like the level is up here. That's basically from the foam working on it. It doesn't really run that high, but anyway, I just thought I'd let you know how that works. This is a filter press. It's all been cleaned. These are all new filters in here. And somewhere here he's got diatomaceous earth. Probably in one of these buckets. I don't know where it actually is, but he'll put the diatomaceous earth in here and he'll stir it up and then he'll suck it out and run it through this filter press. And the diatomaceous earth is what takes out all your niter and all your, you know, the mineral based sediments that you get in your maple syrup. That's why when you get it at all these sugar bushes, it's all nice and clear. But anyway, I'm going to shut you off on another quick visit here. And as you can see, we haven't lit the fire yet. But anyway, talk to you in a minute. Well, it's been over an hour. This is the first draw of the day. He's going to put the diatomaceous earth in it. He'll stir that up.
That's to assist the filters in filtering. It's called Filter Aid.
And this is going to be a big draw because he's got several of these channels that are measuring his syrup. So you see it's got a halfway decent boil going. This is where the sap's coming in over here. It's colder. So we've got a pretty good fire in there.
So the sap comes in the float box.
This is the float box where the sap comes in. And that's, if you had that all just running a steady line, he's probably boiling, I don't know, 3 gallons a minute maybe. Something like that. Quite a lot. And this is some condensate. This is just nice hot water that comes off the evaporator cover. And that is basically distilled water. And you can use that for doing washing. So this is kind of how it's done. Some of the stuff that you don't see behind the scenes. It's a real miserable rainy day and the atmospheric pressure not really lending itself to a good boil. Normally this would be rolling, but it's doing all right.
Not as big a draw as I thought.
No. Anyway, I'll shut you off and we can, when he gets the filter press going there, I'll turn you back on. Well, let's hear. This is what you're boiling with. Good hot fire. And, he just had to fill this up. So anyway, can't keep the doors open. Let's cold air in under the box. So, but he's still drawing. Basically, when that needle's up around the 7, that's 7 degrees above boiling of water. So he's right there. He was actually a little heavy before. He's still a little heavy even, but he's doing good. So looks pretty good, don't it?
That's a pink tie.
Basically, you're trying to use the hygrometer there so that it is registering the right amount.
That line at 211 degrees is 67 Brinks. And that's
What it's supposed to be.
what it's supposed to be state certified as maple syrup, pure Vermont maple syrup.
And that's where she's at.
That's right where it's at. Now, we want to pretty much just as well fill some jug
Sure.
this, or do we want to put that in this one?
You can put it either one. You fill that up.
Right now, I think I'm going to just put it in this one. Get that back out of there. Okay, then go turn on the air compressor.
Always something. But anyway, This boil hasn't been going real good this morning. You know, we've been here with this boiling for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I mean, there's a lot of fire going under the pans. You know, you can see there the fire's right there. But it takes a while, especially the first draw of the day. There she goes. Little air pump for circulating. Once that gets the filter press all full, it'll start coming out of this hose.
Yeah, it takes a gallon and a half probably to fill this, almost 2 gallons.
So this first draw isn't going to make much in the bucket.
No.
But yeah, nothing.
Nothing coming out? Yeah,
No.
it takes a minute.
Yeah, it
You'll
takes
hear
a-
that change. You'll hear it kind of work a little, just a pinch harder.
Yeah.
Once it's full, it has to start forcing it through the papers.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna turn you off till we get some syrup coming. I've noticed that with it. So this is what she looks like coming out. That is pure maple syrup. Of course it's Vermont, you know, but when it comes right down to it, there's no difference as far as I'm concerned. You know, maple syrup's maple syrup. It's just whether or not it's made good.
Just us Vermonters think ours is best.
Yeah, the Mainers think theirs is the best. So, you know, it's one of those things. But anyway, so yeah, that bucket's almost empty. And we'll have to make another draw to fill that bucket. So we'll talk to you in a minute. Well, everybody, we're home. Long trip home. It's 10 o'clock. We just got in, sitting in the easy chair. So we didn't get a lot of good video today. Kind of hectic, people coming in and out up there at the sap house. Anyway, we're gonna well, we'll put it on the internet, and hopefully you enjoyed it a little bit. If you do, give me a thumbs up there. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.